just feel quantum harmonization is another word coming in. If you're getting quantum and then another word, would you type that into the comments here? Because I feel like a bunch of you are going to build out this blueprint with these like descriptive words. So it's like quantum rest, quantum restoration, quantum harmonization. Greetings and welcome to our October 2025, say it with me, energy blueprint. Not an update anymore. And I'm excited to be here with you for this second time that I will be doing an energy blueprint. You know, this is still kind of new ground for me. And so it's an adventure. We're going to go on an adventure today. And remember, it's co-creative. I fully expect your interactivity here. So get out your notebook, your journal, be prepared to comment below because this is a weaving that we're going to do together of our blueprint for the month. That being said, let's take a very big deep breath. And just land, shake it out, shake it out. Let yourself arrive into this now moment as we step into a portal of co-creation and just kind of connect with these energies that are coming forward. Before we do that, I'm going to give you my top 3 events for this episode. My top 3 events, you might remember from the last one, are number 1, I've got our upcoming Australia, New Zealand Galactic Historians virtual conference. So if you can't make it all the way down to the Southern Hemisphere with me, you can join us virtually if you feel called to step into the role, or you even kind of feel that little draw that you're a galactic historian. You can jump into our virtual experience, and I will be live streaming from the Sunshine Coast and from the beautiful area of New Zealand, the South Island. And that's all below if you want to find the link for that. Number 2 is our family star codes workshop. Now, this is something I was invited to co-create with my friend Tara, who I'll be with very soon in New Zealand, as she and I are going to do a virtual workshop on October 18th. You can find out more about that through the link below. And then last but not least, my friends, oh my goodness, I cannot believe that it's coming up. It's almost here, is my Scottsdale, Arizona Quantum Restoration Retreat. I will be co-hosting that with my incredible friend, Christy Ibate from the Angel Co-op. You guys have heard me talk about the Shungite room. It's like fully all Shungite, top, bottom, side. I go there all the time in Connecticut. She is an exquisite channeler and intuitive and yoga teacher, and I'm just thrilled to be able to spend time with her. So if you need not just rest, but restoration, we would love to have you come. There are a few spots left, not too many, but a few spots left to join us in sunny Arizona in those beautiful lands, connecting with, of course, we're going to do grid work, connecting with those areas and just feeling like nourished, feeling totally nourished. So those are my top 3 events. You can check out all that I'm doing because obviously I'm doing more than that. You guys know me. I'm like always keeping busy. You can check all of that out through the links below, and my website's getting some upgrades. So I'm just going to give you a little tip to take a look there. You guys might find some new energies there. Everything is changing right now. Everything is changing. Now let's tune into this energy blueprint for the month. And I'm going to start off with a little light language to calibrate us. Just allow yourself to soften and receive to the degree that you would like. I'm already feeling the Arcturians. And since I have a little tiny step ahead of you all, because I know what one of the main pillars of the energy blueprint is, I know exactly why they're here. So I actually already told you the theme for the month. I said it when I was announcing the events. I wonder which one of those had a little Easter egg for you. Do you guys know which one it is? So the theme for our energy blueprint for October is quantum restoration. That's right. I don't have to tell you, it's been an intense couple of months. Okay, I know this, you guys. Through the 7/7 to the 8/8 portal, and then we, of course, had our galactic template coherence point, which no matter if you participated in that or not, I know you felt the energy leading up to the lunar eclipse, the 9/9 portal, and then the solar eclipse. Oh my goodness. Lots of things eclipsing in and out of our lives. I mentioned a few weeks ago in a reel, I said, we're in wild card energy, guys, in this eclipse portal. It was right around an equinox. We're in wild card energy. We're in limbo energy. And yes, it is time for some quantum restoration. So I want you to tune in to just that concept without going too much into the head. I want you to drop into your heart and into your own quantum field as we feel into what this blueprint looks like, smells like, acts like, talks like, walks like for us personally, and then also for the collective at large. If you are feeling called to weave a little bit more and go a little more in depth about this concept, you are, of course, invited to join us in Lightweavers Global, a collective of beautiful souls all co-creating together. We have several live gatherings a month, a special forum that I pop into all the time with different messages, and we'll be talking about quantum restoration there too. What is your quantum field saying to you right now? What is your heart saying to you right now with regards to restoration? I do incorporate the word quantum rest in quantum restoration, but they're different, but they go together. I think some of the key of that is the word quantum. This is why the Arcturians came forward with that light language at the beginning, because I feel that they are stepping into offer some assistance with the quantum restoration. Their expertise is right in alignment with it. So if you have Arcturian family or friends or guides, feel free to invite them in right now. I just feel quantum harmonization is another word coming in. If you're getting quantum and then another word, would you type that into the comments here? Because I feel like a bunch of you are going to build out this blueprint with these like descriptive words. So it's like quantum rest, quantum restoration, quantum harmonization. There's all kinds of quantum blank that are going to come through. So our blueprint is, for all intents and purposes, quantum. And it's all related to regeneration, which I will be completely honest with you. While I was in Egypt in September, I definitely received regeneration codes from the grids. These are codes that were stored over and across many different epochs, you could say, eras, eons. And these regeneration codes are rising to the surface. You know, they're exploring under the pyramids. They're seeing all of these spaces and places, and they're like, we don't know what these are. Some people know what they are, but I wonder what these were for. And these crystalline vaults are honestly holding so much wisdom and knowledge around the perpetuation of the physicality and the physical vessels. It involves quantum restoration. Do you know what I've been reading? Anna, Grandmother of Jesus. I highly recommend that you pick up that book or the Kindle or the audiobook. The link is below, because I know it sounds like it wouldn't have information about what I'm talking about, but let me just tell you, it has tons of information about what I'm talking about, because what Yeshua did was hold a template of regeneration, restoration, resurrection. You get it. You see it. Quantum da 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 da, was a skill taught in the mystery schools. Thousands and thousands of years across multiple different ages and stages of Gaia, Atlantean, Lemurian, Egyptian, Shambhala, all of the golden ages, all of the crystalline ages. And you know what? It's important for us to release this perception that they were past, because they're concurrent with now. They're parallel realities. So as we are desiring to remember them and understanding that they're concurrent, it doesn't feel like we have to reach thousands of years back to receive that, to retrieve, let me put it that way, to retrieve that knowledge, information, and remembrance. This is why multidimensional soul integration has come forward to the forefront of everything that I'm doing right now. Now, as of like the middle of the summer, I was phasing out all one-on-one work, except for in some of my group experiences like Lightweaver Quantum Mastery, Light Language Quantum Leap. So I was still weaving in one-on-ones there. And then I also had my in-person one-on-ones, which came to a close at the end of September. It was the end of an era for me. And so now I actually was feeling like it was time to begin to lean into multidimensional soul integration. Now I have lots of incredible practitioners that have been certified in MSI, and I'm also opening up a few spots for multidimensional soul integration. And let me tell you what this has to do with quantum restoration. Because as we call in these master lifetimes where we understood and went through the initiations to access the codes of regeneration and restoration so that we could renew our bodies periodically and prolong our lives, so that we could continue to serve humanity and retain the wisdom and knowledge that we earned and learned across many, many years, instead of just laying down that mortal body and coming back completely blank. All we have to do is call in those soul aspects, and we instantaneously quantum leap. Now, some of you might wonder, like with multidimensional soul integration, you probably also have experienced it. There's many of you who have experienced variations of it. There are other modalities out there that kind of do the same thing. They're just labeled differently. So feel into that, because I have no doubt that those of you listening have most likely experienced it, whether consciously or unconsciously. But what's happening is, again, we are reactivating a cellular remembrance. It's not just about like, oh, I remember that I was a priest in Egypt and I ate, ormus every day to sustain my life. And it was like manna. And I, worked with sound healing instruments, and this is what my day-to-day life was. And it's not about that stuff, you guys, because that's fun. Like, it's fun to go in the Akashic records and like learn all about these past lives. It's about a cellular remembrance, because when your cells and your DNA remember what it's like to regenerate themselves, because you've done it in other lifetimes, then guess what's going to happen in this one? It's going to be a lot easier. Are we talking about the keys to immortality? Maybe. Yeah, we are. It reminds me of the ankh. Very connected to the ankh. I'm very connected to Egypt. Keys of quantum restoration. Calling in additional information that might be necessary for you personally through your own channel. This is why sometimes I invite you to write things down. We're building out this blueprint together. Whatever you anchor into your conscious awareness and write down either through light codes or speak out through light codes or write down through regular words, whatever you're doing to anchor it into physical reality is gridding the entire collective and actually helping this blueprint to materialize physically. That's why I say this is a co-creation and a weaving. Your turn. Just kind of let that free flow through. Let stream of consciousness come in. Automatic writing. However you want to do that. And I said, and I meant it, please drop in the comments section. I don't know how many of you remember, but a couple of months ago, I said there will be a time that the comments section of my podcast will be more activating than the podcast itself because so many people will be weaving there. That's my dream. You all are amazing. Trust yourselves. I honor your intuition. I honor the gifts that you're bringing to this planet. What you have to say is important. And I have a space right here for you to be able to say that. If you don't already have one, use the comment section here. We're weaving. Like when I say I hold a weaver's template, I'm majorly holding a weaver's template. This is not a one-woman show. Okay, I'm off my little soapbox. Just opening these beautiful channels. You know, what we've been doing in these Galactic Historians conferences is opening the Galactic Akash. Opening streams of information from the Galactic Akash. As above, so below. When we're accessing codes and keys of quantum restoration that existed on the Earth plane, we're also accessing codes and keys of quantum restoration that exist in other planets, stars, galaxies, wherever, name it. You name it, we're accessing it. Like I'm immediately getting serious. Like I'm getting, whoa, massive Syrian energy. And I'm seeing Subtet, which is like the Syrian version of Aset, Isis. Yeah, she's showing me a giant ankh, key of life, ankh, key of immortality, ankh. She says you all have access to this. This tool, she's saying. You simply need just to accept it, to receive it, consent for all intents and purposes. She's asking us to visualize our DNA. And do a little bit of toning. You know, your own voice is really effective for calibrating and activating your DNA. So just use toning. Just intuitively let out a tone. Doesn't have to be light language, but it can be. Could be like a little song. Could be just a straight tone. Could be breath. There you go. This is calibrating and attuning and harmonizing your own DNA. Because guess what, you guys? You have everything you need right inside you. You do not need to look outside yourself. You have everything you need. Now, it's cool when what's inside us is reflected outside of us. So that's why I'm here. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I would just be like, you guys are on your own. Forget it. But I'm here to just reflect what you have inside of you, okay? The main point I'm trying to say, and that I can feel Subtet also trying to say, is you have everything you need right inside your DNA. Right inside your DNA. Learn about the gene keys. Learn about the gene keys. You have everything you need right inside your own DNA. It's right there. Just wrapping things up. I'm just sealing up this portal of co-creation. This was a great start, co-creating this energy blueprint. I can't wait to meet with our Lightweavers global collective to amplify on what I'm doing here. And if you're not part of this beautiful membership that I have going, it's $44 a month. It is live gatherings, live co-creation, and weaving in the most beautiful way. So please, if you feel called, if you've been weaving, if your hands have been moving, if you've been having dreams of spiders or weavers, or that's been coming, it might be, I'm just putting this out there, it might be a little hint that this could be a place for you to gather. Take a deep breath. Land, ground, go hug a tree, whatever you need to do as we gently transition out of our weaving today. And with that, I would be deeply grateful if you could offer a little tiny energy exchange of a like and a subscribe, or turn on the notifications so you know whenever something new comes out. But I am just deeply grateful, each and every one of you, for being here. No matter when you're listening to this, whether it's right when I've uploaded it or it's 5 months or 5 years down the road, like, you're here for a reason. And I'm sending you so much love. I feel you. I feel your heart. I feel your love and your light. And with that, I'll close this out. I am you, you are me, and we are we. Here's to an incredible October.